Good evening, my test subjects, and welcome back to another episode of Avernum Escape from the Pit. I was originally planning to play a different game, but whoopsie. I was originally planning to play a different game, but I just couldn't decide what game I wanted to play. I have too many games, so I just decided I only wanted to solve this, and that's by playing Avernum. That's a game I wanted to play. I like Avernum. Avernum's a lot of fun. Alright, townswoman doesn't want to talk. Let's see if the guards have anything to say. The guards of Mertis haven't been getting much sleep lately. Zombies and skeletons wander the roads, and the soldiers are tasked to destroy any who get too close to the town. Alright, so they have... Oh yeah, it's the city that has that undead problem. Yep. Gypsy. You see a stout, striking woman sitting at the bar. She's carrying, amazingly enough, a guitar. She looks at you as if you're nothing special. She seems to be taking a break between sets. She says, "I'm Gypsy. Always try to talk to other travelers. Never know what you might learn." "Can you play the guitar?" She doesn't say anything. She simply starts playing. A truly stunning torrent of song pours forth from her guitar. Then she pats it lovingly and looks back up to you. "Nice sound. Where did you manage to find a guitar around here?" She seems pleased you notice. "I made it. Only instrument of its kind down here. Took me a year, which would have been worth 10 years. Now I'm a minstrel." "What do you do?" "I travel from town to town playing for folks. That's not so hard, but there aren't too many of them. I'm on my way to play for Motrax now. That will be the first." "Tell me about Motrax." "He's a dragon. Lives to the north, far to the north. And he likes humans. I'm looking to see what he would give someone who showed him what human music was like. Plus, I've never played for a dragon before. I bet nobody has. It would be a first. You know, I hear a dragon lives in the honeycomb, but I prefer an audience I know is friendly." "The honeycomb? What's that?" "It's a maze of twisting passages, all alike to the west. Be careful in there. Many have gotten lost in there. A lot of them never come back out." "Another dragon, eh? Know anything about it?" "Legend tells that its name is Avernum, one of the 5 known dragons of Avernum. It doesn't like visitors. That's all I know." Okay, another dragon. Okay, yeah. That's what that one was. I guess we're moving on. "Well, pull up a chair and hear a song first. My next set is about to begin." She launches into a set of songs about the Empire. None of them are flattering, and many of them refer to Emperor Hawthorne in insulting and obscene terms. You listen for a while and then slip away. You see the bartender. He's hard at work cleaning an already spotless countertop. He maintains a very comfortable and pleasant inn, which seems more than good enough for the rough merchants who frequent it. "Welcome," he says to you. "I'm Mark. Take a seat. Look over our wares. I'll be over to help you when you're ready." "Can you tell me about this inn?" "Sure can. I run the Mertis Arms, the finest inn in Avernum. We serve merchants, travelers, and farmers alike. We have the best drinks and the best rooms. Let me know if you need any help." "I'd like some help over here." "Sure thing, stranger. A fine meal is 5 coins, and the most luxurious room you'll find in Avernum is 15. You can't go wrong at the Mertis Arms." "I'd like to buy the finest meal in Avernum." You pay a few coins and are brought thick, steaming slabs of lizard steak and several mugs of some sort of wine. It's actually delicious. You sit back enjoying a level of comfort you thought you would never have after you were banished from the surface. Alright, so that was apparently a really good food. Let's talk to Will.i.am. A mage sits in the corner, working out equations on a sheet of papyrus. As he works, he sips dark tea and occasionally mutters curses under his breath. When you try to speak with him, he tries to be polite, though he clearly doesn't appreciate the interruption. "I'm William, sage and researcher. Looking for information, traveler?" "Are you just passing through town?" "Yes." "Oh." "I'm an apprentice mage at the Tower of Magi. I'm going to the library at Formello to learn how to make a special sort of crystal. What sort of crystal is it? A piercing crystal, it's called. A long, thin orange crystal. You throw it at a magical barrier, and it dispels the field. I'm going to try and make one. A crystal, I mean, not a barrier. Lots of magical crystals down here. It's just one sort. Magical crystals? What do the others do? All sorts of things. The best and rarest variety is said to be able to teach skills to the people who stare into them permanently. Amazing if you ask me. I've never seen one, but I hear that they're very valuable. Piercing crystals sounds great. How do I get one? They're very rare items. We don't know how to make them, yet they're one of the less powerful sorts of magic humans found when they arrived in Avernum. Who made them? Nobody knows. They lived down here a long time ago. They were intelligent. They were amazingly skilled at making crystals and enchanting them. And that, at this point, is the extent of our knowledge. What are you writing? He says nothing. You sense he is less than pleased with your presence. I guess you're not in the mood to talk. He sighs. I am developing new magical formulae. Very complicated, and probably all wrong. Stupidly wrong. Can you teach me magic? The question irks him. I'm going from the Tower of Magi to Formello. Those two locations are great places to learn magic of all sorts. Me? I'm just a sage, and I'd like to be left alone. Excuse me. Man, what a douchebag. I'm gonna cut his wiener off. I'm gonna cut off so hard. What's this on the ground? Unstealable item. Oh, this door was locked, apparently. Wonder why it was locked. What is being hidden in here? We got alchemical equipment and scales. Nothing too decent. Lots of coins. I ain't gonna risk getting my wiener cut off from stealing shit, though. This is actually a pretty big inn. It's the biggest one so far, that's for sure. Alright. Sweet then, sweet. Okay. Let's, oh. This open area is filled with giant lizards, all of them chained to large rocks on the ground. They've all been declawed and defanged. They're waiting here to be hitched up to stone sleds by the merchants who own them. Traders run everywhere, loading and unloading goods and trying to avoid getting chewed on by the lizards. They're a pale, rough, scarred lot, battle-hardened by many trips back and forth across Avernum. Well... There are several merchants in this courtyard preparing for dangerous journeys to the Eastern Gallery to the north, or the Great Cave to the southwest. They have no time for idle chat. The Great Cave. Ooh, eventually we'll make it to that point of the game where we can say that we've been to the Great Cave. There is a silo. It's filled with dried mushrooms, sacks of mushroom flour, edible lichen, and a host of other fungoid products. Everything shows signs of having been nibbled on by rats. It's all very unappealing, but it's what sustains life in Avernum, so you have to live with it. For now, we must live with it. Eventually we'll escape this wretched place, and it will be a great day to die. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything even up here? Radiant ice, and it's not even an illegal item. I can actually just take it. It's mine now. Yeah. Okay, nothing good there. Can I open this door? Yep, I have. Oh shit! There's monsters in here. I wonder if they knew that their area is being infested by fucking rats. And these are some legit rats. I mean, that other place was like, oh, there's been rats in here, but no, this place has the real rats. Obviously. Alright, not too difficult of a problem, really. Ooh, meals. Yeah, we'll have you carry on to those. Emerald can go to the next guy. Oh yeah. Cloth. You can carry that shit. Sup, dudes. They look, yeah. They're like very tired. The guy was like yawn. God damn, that's what I'm saying too, so. I'm watching you. Okay. So I wonder if this town is one of the great cities with like mayors and stuff. The dead are walking. Elmer! What's up, Elmer? This tall, wrinkled old man is carrying around a sheaf of fragile papyrus sheets. He wears a sash over his tattered clothes. The sash is pale and frayed at the edges, but its faint purple hue is still visible. He nods to you. Adventurer, welcome to Mertis. I am Elmer. You're welcome here as long as you don't cause trouble. What is that sash for? It means I'm the mayor. That's what it means. Mertis isn't a big enough town to get me a seat on the council, but I still have my share of responsibility. Okay, well, there's the answer to the question I was literally just asking. Sweet. Such as, I hire adventurers. I have the funds to pay hunters to help us with our problems. Tell me about the council. It's the mayors of the 6 largest cities in Avernum, and King Micah alongside. They make all the major decisions for Avernum. I'm not on the council. They say Mertis isn't important enough. I have words with them about that every chance I get. How can I help you? Well, you may have heard that this town has been bothered by wandering undead for some time now. We aren't sure what's causing them to appear, though we have an idea where they're from. If you can stop them, we will pay you a bounty. Tell me more. These caves have always been haunted, since the days of the first expedition and before. Always lots of shadows. Always have to burn our dead to keep them from twitching around and upsetting everyone in their way. But it's been worse lately. The dead walk in the spiral pit. They come out and cause all sorts of trouble. That's what we need to deal with. Why do you stay here? This is a good land, apart from the walking horrors. Have you seen any place in Avernum that is this safe and comfortable? If you ever do, tell me about it and I'll go. You have to admit he has a point. The spiral pit? Northeast of here. Thoroughly haunted. Though it's always kept to itself until now. We've kept our distance, but that may well have to change. If you want to help us break the curse, that's the place to look. Do you work here? Yes. When I'm not bothered with mayor business, I run this auction house. He holds up the sheaf of papers. What is auctioned off? Livestock mainly. And the farmers hereabouts, cave cows and lizards. Take a look in the pens. Lots of good livestock here. What happens to the livestock? Well, the farmers around here raise their cattle and lizards. Then they bring them here to be sold, and then taken north and west. Good work all around. Cool. Bet that mayor's trying real hard to get his town to be big. Trying to get thousands of people to move in. That's how he can become like a council member. And stuff like that, because he's greedy as hell. Terry! A small blonde woman works in the north half of this trading post, which is cluttered with a wide variety of mixed wares. She favors you with a broad smile. Welcome to Terry's Fine Supplies. We have a little something for everyone. What sort of things do you sell? I sell farm supplies mostly, but I sell stuff to merchant caravans too. Weapons. The occasional beneficial brew. Would you be interested in purchasing something? What do the caravans bring? They haul shrooms and preserved meat to the Great Cave. They need a lot of supplies over there. Luckily, the lizards here are big and strong enough to pull a wagon. Business has been good. Food's cheap here. If you need to buy rations, let me know. Those giant lizards, those fierce things, they help you? Yes, when you declaw them and defang them, plus a liberal hand with the whip. But you must never forget that they're nasty and violent creatures, and they hate you. Whoa. See what she's got in here. Nothing good, like, at all. If you need shovels, she sells them. That's for sure. Matt. You see a tall, awkward, brown-haired man. He's spending half his time polishing a shield, and the other half running to help the woman in the booth across the hall. Once he's settled down, he indicates his armor and other accessories with a grand sweep of his arm. Matt's fine armor. How can I help you? What sort of stuff can I buy from you? He holds up the shield. I only buy and sell armor. What's demand? Well, with all undead running around. Undead coming from where? We call it the Spiral Pit. Skeletons attack the towns and farms much. Thank goodness. But anyone leaving town is fair game. Another question. Do you know the woman in the next booth? A broad smile appears on his face. I should say so. She's my wife. We're expecting. Well, she is. That's why I'm always going to help her out, whether she needs it or not. He smiles. I'd like to purchase some of your armor. Shit, we'd be better off playing this game naked. You see a beautiful woman with long brown hair. She is pregnant. Quite pregnant. Her rough homespun clothes have been expanded several times, and her pale skin is flushed with the effort of moving around. She says, "Welcome to my half of the market. I'm Tina, and my blades will keep you safe from the zombies on the road." Tell me about your wares. I run this half of the market with my husband Matt. You can purchase armor from him, and weapons from me. I recommend our fine spears. They'll keep the zombies well away. Zombies? Where? Plenty of those outside of town. They just appear and come out of the gate of the west. They used to attack the farms, but we got good at butchering them, and now they stay away unless we leave town. Then they mob us, she says, and starts polishing a spear. Were you and Matt thrown into Avernum together? No. He was already living here when I arrived. I was lost and confused, and he helped me out. One thing led to another, and then to another, and well, she looks down at her bulging stomach. Life must continue after all, even down here. So they had sex. That's all you have to say. Let's see what she's got. Absolutely nothing good. My funeral, my wiener. Whatever, let's see what's in this place. What does this sign say? Town mill, free for all to use. Where's the grindstone then? Can't have a mill without a grindstone. Or some sort of grinding thing. Seriously. The Church of the All-Knowing Goodness. Wonder if I can, Ooh, hey. What's up, Bertrand? What the hell are you talking? You find a man hiding back here. He seems to be very scared of you. It takes a few minutes for you to calm him down and convince him you don't mean to murder him. I am Bertrand. What do you want? What are you doing here? I'm hiding. Don't tell anyone about me. Why are you hiding? I'm supposed to go with the caravan back to the Great Cave, but the undead are too much for me. They're horrible. The beady eyes and stuff. I'm staying here where it's safe. Now go away. Who would we tell? Well, I had a friend named Eldon. Last I saw him, he was in Darman, and I sure don't want to see him again. Thank you very much. Go away. Leave me alone. You leave him alone. What a pussy. Alright, let's enter the church. Maybe we can learn some priest spells. Ether. Meet a distinguished woman in long flowing robes. She wears a wooden ankh and tends to this large remote shrine. She introduces herself when you approach. I am Ether of the Church of the All-Knowing Goodness. I welcome you to this island of peace, tranquility, and non-judgment. May the beneficial spirits watch you all your days. Tell me more about the